Hello, folks. This is me, Miguel from the Embargo Man channel, talking to you right here on site. I'm next to a Burger King, right? Then is Roger Moore is dead, right? Man, that's kind of sucks. Well, I think he was the Lexington was second, but he was the third person to embrace to portray James Bond. Died at 89 years old from cancer, right? I think he is a humanitarian worker. Yes, he did. He's an awesome guy, you know. Like, on to the Brits. Yeah, James Bond, you know, like how it is that this guy portraying James Bond died at 89. Well, supposedly as a fictional character. What would James Bond with all the chicks that he is? He's a player. You know, he's a player in the movies, but he slept with so many women. How the heck he's gonna get syphilis or gonorrhea and stuff? No, it's just a movie, right? That's just a movie, right? Anyway, the guy that played James Bond, Roger Moore, he had made so many James Bond films, and out of that, you know, there's only this guy, Roger Moore. He has one soundtrack of one of his movies done by Duran Duran. You know, it's his latest movie. I think the last movie I sing with him, I think was Quest. It's a non-James Bond related movie, but it's Quest with Jean-Claude Van Damme. But this last James Bond movie had this Duran Duran song called "A View to a Kill." That's one of my favorite movies, you know, from his time. Even though it's like I pick up like some guy who was you know, like kind of like a computer company or something like that. It's like he's, you know, kind of hacked nuclear plants or whatever, you know. Christopher Walken was a bad guy, and James Bond. Yeah, but that soundtrack sounds kind of cool. I like the soundtrack from one of his movies, you know. That's one of the movies that I've seen. I remember that A View to a Kill, is made by Duran Duran. You know, Duran Duran made the soundtrack for one of Roger Moore's movies, right? Then that's it. He died of cancer. God rest his soul. James Bond, you know, like he replaced Sean Connery. There's nobody like Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan, but Sean Connery is the main guy. He's the first James Bond, but tribute to that for all the Roger Moore fans. You know, I think if you like Roger Moore, there's no problem. He is a good guy. He made Moonraker, one of the movies, Man with the Golden Gun, like with this guy that has a golden gun, and they have this special book. Yeah, those bullets are out there. Some things came out of the James Bond movies, right? So point blank to that, you know, like say shout out to his family, whatever, you know. And after that, enough of James Bond. You know, A View to a Kill. Yeah, guess what? That's one of the Duran Duran soundtracks. You know, there's a song by Duran Duran. You know, maybe if you into the what's this song called? Oh, it's one of his movies. One of his movies, not Octopussy, but the one before Octopussy. For Your Eyes Only. For Your Eyes Only is a good soundtrack, but one of the soundtracks out of the Roger Moore movies is Duran Duran. This Duran Duran soundtrack is awesome. I might just sing it in small, you know, and that's it. Thing is the Ariana Grande. Like going on to James Bond to Ariana Grande, the tragedy in Manchester, 81 people being hurt, 22 killed, 59 dead. Like suddenly. This is what happened with Britain. Most likely, you have, you know, is reported by ISIS. You know, the guy that I know, with our president, like, I'm not saying that they're losers. Yes, these people are losers. You know, kind of saying this: Great Britain it's a whole, we defeated Great Britain in 1776 and 1783. We're allies. But that doesn't mean that if allies are, they say they're doing good. No. They have some took over territories and returned a territory to China, but that was a good thing, you know. But but Theresa May, I think she's up to something. But anyway, I feel sorry for the people in Manchester. God bless, God save them souls over there in Manchester, England. Even for Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande seeing that is kind of explosive, right? These people are fools are going rage. I mean, I feel sorry for the people of England. It's in my prayers for the people over there in Manchester. Even the soccer team, or football, what is it called over there? Right here in the United States, it's called soccer. The Manchester United team prayed for the victims in Manchester, England. Manchester is a really good soccer team. Like they have the Arsenal win the Premier Leagues, but other than that, like I'm saying, there's something had to do with it, and there's more other issues regarding to this stuff. I think a sporting events or a music concert needs to be captured more, and I think that I might say Colombian artist Juanes should settle in, because even though I'm not saying where it is, they're gonna go with like British pop groups and whatever, go sing in North Korea. Unite North Korea. I think Juanes is watching that. You gotta go to North Korea. Like to unite the two Koreas. And that's it about Juanes doing a concert in North Korea. But I think him have matter with the people over there in Manchester, England. And that's it. What I'm telling you, that Ariana Grande concert, I feel sorry for them people. Yes, is with my deep sorrow to them. Mention the government. We all have flaws and stuff, that we all have to stand with each other. Even if what it is, governments screw up people. But then, not all governments are perfect, but we could stand still, united for Manchester, England. I'm saying that this is it. Same thing with Japanese who like have beef with Koreans, stop beefing with Koreans. If stuff happening in Korea, let people, settle in things. With the fate of Takashima would be something else that I have thinking of a video or something. Just be aware of your surroundings, even on TV, even on YouTube. We need to have these security anywhere all over the world where these suckers are ready to unite. I mean, there's so many things that I'm not gonna say anything where how you could handle ISIS, but nowadays it's just a whole different story. Theresa May's in the line and talking about the people in Manchester, But I would say sorry to all the victims, to even somebody who is a big Ariana Grande fan. I would say yes, I feel sorry for them, and one of these days that we need to be united. If we are united, and enough with this thing about unity, and accept all the others, and remind them that we all make mistakes. We all human beings, right? So that's it for the Embargo Man channel. I'm just saying this because I did this thing because I saw it last night. Because I have seen the Japan Today on this phone, But after all, after this thing of this, because Ariana Grande is big, and then people from England living in other countries, whatever, I say, guess what? It's a concern with everybody, no matter what. We need to stay together and stop fighting each other over silliness, and stop blowing up bombs like in the Boston Marathon or anything like that. It's none of these crazy crap gonna go on, because enough is enough, man. We have to say goodbye from the Embargo Man channel, and see you on the next vid. Peace out. and please subscribe to my channel.